Ronaldo is magical. Portugal vs Cameroon, 8-2. Some matches are played, others are remembered. And then there are those rare nights when football seems to bend to the will of one man, when every touch feels scripted, every run feels destined, and the ball obeys as if it recognizes greatness. On this unforgettable evening, the scoreboard read 8-2, but the numbers only told half the story. Because what unfolded was not just a victory. It was a performance, a spectacle, a reminder of how magical football can be when Cristiano Ronaldo takes control. A night that began with expectation, but no one expected this. When stepped onto the pitch against, fans anticipated a competitive international clash. Cameroon, known for its physical strength, pace, and proud footballing tradition, was never expected to be an easy opponent. But from the opening minutes, something felt different. Portugal moved the ball with unusual sharpness. The tempo was higher, the confidence unmistakable, and at the center of everything was one figure, alert, demanding, already orchestrating the rhythm of the game. The early warning signs. Great performances rarely begin with goals. They begin with intent. Ronaldo's first involvement wasn't a shot but a run, a sprint into space that forced defenders backward. Then came a quick combination, a clever flick, and a powerful attempt that rattled the defense. It didn't score, but it sent a message. This was going to be his night. Cameroon suddenly found themselves chasing shadows, adjusting to movement that was always a second too fast, a pass too precise, a decision too sharp. The first goal, precision meets authority. When the breakthrough arrived, it came not through chaos, but control. A flowing Portuguese move split the midfield. Ronaldo timed his run perfectly, neither early nor late, meeting the cross with clinical precision. The finish was decisive, the kind of strike that leaves goalkeepers reacting rather than acting. 1-0. The celebration was brief, focused, almost calm. Because Ronaldo wasn't finished. Momentum turns into mastery. Football has moments when a team dominates. But occasionally, domination transforms into artistry. Portugal began to play with freedom. Passes arrived quicker. Confidence grew. Cameroon pressed harder, trying to recover balance, but that urgency created space. And Ronaldo thrives in space. The second goal, movement without the ball. What makes Ronaldo extraordinary isn't only what he does with the ball, it's what he does without it. As Portugal attacked again, he drifted unnoticed between defenders, reading the play before it happened. A low delivery flashed into the area. He was already there. 2-0. No wasted motion, no hesitation, just instinct refined by years at the highest level. Cameroon respond, but the magic doesn't fade. To their credit, Cameroon fought back. A determined attack resulted in a goal that reignited belief. The scoreline tightened, and for a moment, the match hinted at becoming a contest again. But sometimes, scoring against a great player only sharpens his focus. Ronaldo's response was immediate, urging teammates forward, demanding intensity, refusing complacency. The third goal, power and presence. The next strike showcased another dimension of his game, physical dominance. A high ball into the area invited a challenge. Defenders jumped. Ronaldo rose higher. The header thundered into the net. 3-1. It wasn't just technique, it was authority. A reminder that his athleticism remains one of the most complete weapons football has ever seen. Portugal's confidence becomes relentless. As the match progressed, Portugal's attacking rhythm became unstoppable. Midfielders found space, full backs pushed forward, and every attack seemed to carry danger. Cameroon, despite their resilience, struggled to contain wave after wave of movement. And Ronaldo continued to lead, not only by scoring, but by shaping the entire offensive structure. The fourth, a moment of pure class. Not every goal needs power. Sometimes, it requires elegance. Receiving the ball just outside the box, Ronaldo paused, a fraction of a second, enough to unbalance defenders. Then came a controlled strike, guided rather than forced, placed perfectly beyond reach. 4-1. The stadium erupted not just in celebration, but appreciation. This was football played at its highest expression. The game opens completely. With the lead growing, Portugal played with fearless creativity. Passes became more adventurous, movement more daring. Cameroon managed another goal through persistence, showing their spirit and determination. But by now, the match had taken on a different character, less a tactical struggle, more an open showcase. And open games favor Ronaldo. Leadership beyond the score sheet. Even as teammates added goals, Ronaldo's influence remained central. He directed pressing, encouraged runs, celebrated others' success with the same energy as his own. This is often overlooked. Greatness isn't just measured by scoring, but by elevating everyone around you. Portugal's attacking explosion reflected that leadership. Goals 5, 6, 7, the avalanche. By the later stages, Portugal's confidence had become unstoppable momentum. Every attack seemed to find space. Every movement carried purpose. Every finish reflected belief. Ronaldo added another, a composed finish that demonstrated calmness even amid chaos. The score climbed 6-2, 7-2, and finally, a last emphatic strike sealed the night. 8-2. Why this match felt special. High-scoring games happen in football. But they rarely feel like this. This was not randomness. It was orchestration. Ronaldo didn't just participate, he shaped the emotional tone of the match. Every sprint, every gesture, every finish reinforced the sense of inevitability. The psychology of big performances. Elite athletes speak about entering a mental state where everything slows down, where decisions feel clearer, movements sharper, outcomes predictable. This match embodied that state. Ronaldo appeared one step ahead of defenders, one idea ahead of the play, one moment ahead of the game itself. That is what fans often call magic. Cameroon's fight, despite the scoreline. It's important to remember that Cameroon never stopped competing. Their physicality, determination, and attacking intent produced moments of quality and two deserved goals. But football can sometimes be cruel. A strong performance can still meet an unstoppable opponent. A reminder of longevity. Matches like this also highlight something extraordinary about Ronaldo's career, his ability to deliver elite performances across different phases of football history. Generations change, tactics evolve, new stars rise, yet he continues to produce defining nights. More than goals, a statement. An 8-2 scoreline becomes a headline. But the deeper meaning lies in what it represents: preparation meeting opportunity, experience guiding instinct, confidence transforming into performance. Why fans will remember this night. Years from now, supporters may forget individual passes or tactical details. But they will remember the energy, the inevitability, the feeling that something extraordinary was unfolding. That is the mark of a magical performance. Final whistle. When greatness becomes theater. As the match ended, the scoreboard confirmed Portugal's dominance. Yet what lingered wasn't the number 8. It was the image of a player still pushing forward, still demanding excellence, still playing with the hunger of someone who refuses to let time define him. Football occasionally gives us nights like this, nights when the game feels larger, brighter, more alive. And on this one, Ronaldo didn't just play. He reminded the world why the sport can feel magical.